my girl had sparring, her second day of sparring in martial arts a few days ago. And she is, I don't feel like going. Bro, no, I already told you. Me and you are alternating. You're going to go one week, then I go the next week, then you go. No, we're not about to. So, right, it's funny. I made her go, right? And she had made some friends there. And then I guess one of the girls had texted her and was like, good job on coming to sparring. That's so badass. I guess that's what my girl said. She said it was badass. And then when my girl told me that, I'm like, it is. Fuck you mean it is. That's why I wanted this. Huh? Fuck you mean that is badass. Most girls can't take a punch. The fuck? Hell yeah. And the fact that she actually went when I told her to go, nigga, she just proved to me she's really like that. She's really tough. My girl really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. When she got home, I asked her, I said, how many people you spar with? She's like, 3. Because there was only 2 girls and she only sparred with 1 dude. And she said the dude was just letting her hit him though. Like, he wasn't even hitting her back. And so I asked, I said, did you hit anybody in the face? And she's like, yeah. And then I like, did you get hit in the face? She was like, hell yeah. I guess she sparred against one of her trainers. She said her trainer was fucking her. Alright, yeah, that's what your ass need. Toughen you up, no bullshit. See, now when you act tough, I'ma actually give you that credibility, because you going through what most girls is scared to go through. You getting punched in the face, you getting all that. She said her trainer kicked her in her stomach and she had to stop. I said, see, that's what's gonna toughen you up. We're in my martial arts class. I just want to come tell you that, because she got a vlog coming. Like, she'll be dropping that shit soon. And to me, it's mad. Like, it's fire, bro. Like, it to me, when she does shit like this, like face like challenges and fears and shit, like, in my eyes, it's like proving to the world what I seen in her. Cause you got some people, whether you believe it or not, cause you might not be one of the people who think like this, but there's people who would think like, I like her because of her beauty, or I like her because of her face, or I like her because of her ass, or I like her because of whatever. Bro, I fuck with her because she's brave. I fuck with her because she's strong. I fuck with her because she's not scared. She not scared. That's why I fuck with her. I don't know what everybody else see. Y'all see what y'all see. But that's why I fuck with her. Because the life I live, you can't be scared. You got to take risks. So it just works out. You know what I'm saying? And why it's dope to me is because me and Arieana both, we both grew up in Springfield, Mass. And we both grew up in the ghetto. But I was more outside than her. She was more in the house, her childhood, like taking care of her siblings and stuff like that. So like, us coming from 2 different races, I got friends and family who will sometimes see her as like this scared little Caucasian girl. I say Caucasian because not to offend anybody who's white, but really it's like this. They think like she's this scared little white girl. You know what I'm saying? They think she's this scared little white girl, and it's like, this completely shatters that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it shatters the whole thing. I'm saying, and then at that, right, let me say this. She is, in fact, half Spanish. Now, she did grow up with her, on her Caucasian side. So when some people, think, I can understand that, because she grew up with her Caucasian side. But she actually spoke to her father for the first time, I think 2 years ago, probably 2 years ago. I ain't gonna get into why and all that. That's between her family, her mom and her dad, and why she just spoke to him and all that. That ain't my business to be putting out here. But I will say, and not that I could talk about it. I could if I definitely wanted to. But as I'm growing, I'm learning certain things. That ain't even my business, really. You know what I'm saying? But let me add this in. I want to say that because I'm editing the video right now and I seen that. It's crazy because she used to always tell me when we were younger, when we was teens, oh, I'm half Spanish. And me, just because I knew she never met her father, I used to just be like, but how do you know that? How can you prove that? Yeah, your brothers and sisters are Spanish, but she had never met her dad. So I'm like, how do you know that you're actually Spanish? She's like, oh, I'm Spanish. So I guess her mom a long time ago told her the name of her father, but I guess my girl didn't believe her mom, whatever, until one day she had searched the name up on Facebook and found him, right? Bro, this man's had a whole picture of her as a baby, bro. Real shit. He had a, like, in his, I forgot where he keeps it at, he was telling her, but he got a real picture of her when she was a baby, bro. He took a picture of the picture and sent it to her. And I'm like, wow, like, I apologize, real shit, because for a long time, I used to just be like, bro, how can you prove that? You don't really know if you're Spanish. For all you know, you could be all Caucasian. But no, like, she actually she didn't only talk to her dad. She found out she had brothers. One of her brothers is crazy. One of her brothers is Spanish. He knew me, bro. He used to live at the end of Knox Street on Mill Street. And I'm telling her, like, wow, bro, I think I done been in his house a few times. And I didn't know that was your brother. You didn't even know it was your brother. She found out she was going to school with somebody who's her Spanish brother, but she didn't know, because until after they started talking on Facebook, and they didn't even know they went to the same school. She didn't know that was her brother. And I'm happy for her, because now all right, yeah, maybe you didn't grow up with them, maybe you didn't, I'm saying, you don't know real, like, a lot of Spanish or whatever, but not me, not the world, not anybody can take away what's in your blood, bro. So even if you don't really, you ain't really grow up around, like, I mean, she still grew up around Spanish because her mom is married to someone Spanish, but even though she didn't grow up on her dad's side of the family, she still can claim that she's Spanish, because she is. She's not lying. I used to think she was probably lying, but she's not lying. You know what I'm saying? So good for her. To me, like I said, it just shatters what some people would try to portray, what some people would try to paint her as, despite whatever they may see, whatever they may have heard, whatever. I already knew she was brave. She had to be brave to have lasted with me this long. You have to be strong. You have to be. That's my opinion. Though. I feel like it might surprise some people, but it doesn't surprise me. I already seen it. She's an Aries. People don't understand that, whether she's white, Spanish, green, blue, orange, purple, she's an Aries. Aries is known as the bravest of the signs. So, like, to me, it was just a matter of her. It's a matter of her awakening it, stepping into her power. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stepping into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, no matter who you are, your circumstances growing up do affect you. So, I figured it's just a matter of her understanding her worth. So it's like with some people now, when they misunderstand the nature of our relationship, it's like, it's not about beauty, it's not about sex, it's deeper than all that. Y'all gotta pay attention. Like, she films my music videos. She's been doing that for years. That's helping me get ahead in my career. She makes music with me. She goes to the gun range with me. She takes martial arts with me and my son. Like, to do some of these things, you have to have bravery. You gotta, bro, especially martial arts, you're gonna get punched in your face, you're gonna get kicked, you're gonna get elbowed, kneed, you're gonna get fucked up. Actually, they tell you that in class. Like I said, if you watch my vlog and sparring, my sparring number 3, where I was like, they tell you that in martial arts. They'll tell you as soon as you come there, this is martial arts. You're gonna get hit. If you don't want to get hit, don't come here. You're gonna get hit. And me, that was part of the whole reason I put me, my son, and my girl in martial arts, to get accustomed to that, to grow their confidence, to let them know they can take a punch, to remind myself, because I moved out the ghetto years ago. I don't be fighting. You know what I'm saying? So to remind myself, I can take a punch. I can give a punch. I can fight. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just wanted to come tell y'all that. Damn, I think I look good right now. Shout out to Arieana. Keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying?